Welcome, dear thinkers, to another episode on the Man of Thoughts channel, where we delve into the depths of the human mind. Today we explore the types of people you can't trust. We'll dissect the intricate personas of the constant complainers, the chronic gossipers, the fair weather friends, the manipulative maestros, the perpetual victims, and the unapologetic liars. Each of these characters holds a unique place in the theater of life, yet they share a common thread: the potential to shake our trust. Buckle up, thinkers, as we navigate the complex terrain of trust and deception. Our journey begins with the constant complainers, those who always find something to grumble about. These individuals are the masters of the art of dissatisfaction, and their persistent moaning can be as contagious as it is draining. But why are these perpetual pessimists so untrustworthy? Well, their negativity creates a cloud of distrust. When someone spends most of their time complaining, it becomes challenging to rely on their judgment. How can we trust the perspective of someone who only sees the glass as half empty? Not only that, but their constant griping can sap your energy and positivity. It's a bit like an emotional vampire, sucking away your joy and leaving you feeling just as unsatisfied as they are. So, the next time you find yourself in the company of a constant complainer, take a moment to consider how their negativity might be influencing your trust in them. Remember, thinkers, constant negativity rarely breeds trust. Moving on, we encounter the chronic gossipers, masters of the rumor mill. These individuals are skilled in the art of hearsay, spreading stories as easily as they breathe. They have an insatiable hunger for the private lives of others, showing little respect for personal boundaries. The danger of such gossipers lies not only in the spread of potentially harmful rumors, but also in the erosion of trust. They paint a picture of a world where secrets are currency and privacy is a myth. Their lack of respect for confidentiality makes them untrustworthy companions. Gossiping also reveals their shallow nature. Instead of engaging in meaningful conversations or forging genuine connections, they choose to dwell on the surface, feeding on the scandals of others. In the end, one must remember that a gossiper is not selective. They do not discriminate between friend or foe when it comes to sharing tales. After all, thinkers, if they're talking about others, they're likely talking about you too. Next, we meet the fair weather friends, allies only in times of ease. Like a leaf on the breeze, they'll drift towards you when the sun is shining, but the moment a storm brews, they're nowhere to be found. These are the friends who are by your side for the laughter and the celebrations, but when the tears fall, they're conspicuously absent. Their loyalty is as fleeting as a summer's day, often conditional on what you can offer them or how you can make their life easier. There's no depth, no true connection. They are akin to mirages in the desert, seemingly offering an oasis of support and companionship. But when you reach out, there's nothing there. The fair weather friends are charming and delightful when the skies are blue, but remember, thinkers, true friendship isn't about convenience. It's about standing together through the trials and tribulations. True friends, thinkers, are there for you in both sunshine and storm. Now we tread lightly around the manipulative maestros, puppet masters of human interaction. These individuals are crafty, scheming their way through life, leveraging the emotions of others as tools for their personal gain. They're like conductors of an orchestra, except the orchestra is the people around them and the music is their calculated moves. Their artistry lies in their ability to make you feel as though you're the problem, when in fact they're the ones pulling the strings. They disregard the feelings of others, focusing solely on their own desires. They twist words, situations, and emotions to fit their narrative, leaving a trail of confusion and doubt in their wake. This disregard for the feelings of others, this calculated orchestration of emotions, is why they cannot be trusted. They are not interested in mutual respect or genuine connection. They're interested in control. Remember, thinkers, manipulation is not a sign of respect or trust. We now turn to the perpetual victims, those who are forever the damsel in distress. These individuals are often trapped in a cycle of self-pity and victimhood. They constantly feel targeted, wronged, and are always at the mercy of the world's cruelty. But what's important to note is their inability to take responsibility for their actions or situations. They often blame others for their predicaments, and rarely, if ever, do they look inwards to identify their role in their circumstances. This unwillingness to take ownership undermines trust. You see, trust is built on the foundation of accountability and honesty. When people refuse to acknowledge their part in situations, they are essentially shifting blame and avoiding responsibility. This behavior can create a toxic environment where trust is eroded and relationships suffer. So thinkers, remember that trust isn't just about honesty or loyalty, it's also about accountability and responsibility. Trust, thinkers, requires accountability and responsibility. Lastly, we confront the unapologetic liars, masters of falsehood and deception. These individuals weave intricate webs of untruths, so tangled that they themselves often forget the line between reality and the illusion they've created. Habitual lying is a dangerous game, not merely because it's ethically wrong, but due to the erosion of trust it invariably causes. Trust, the fundamental bond that holds relationships together, becomes brittle in the face of relentless lies. It shatters, leaving shards of mistrust and suspicion that are hard to sweep away. The damage is often irrevocable, causing relationships to crumble and trust to evaporate into thin air. But why do these unapologetic liars persist in their deception, you may wonder? Some seek control, others crave attention, and a few are simply afraid of the truth. But whatever the reason, the outcome is always the same, a trail of broken trust and wounded hearts. Honesty, thinkers, is the bedrock of trust. So thinkers, we've navigated the treacherous waters of untrustworthy characters. We've seen the constant complainers, always unsatisfied, always blaming. We've met the chronic gossipers, spreading rumors like wildfire. The fair-weather friends, only around in times of sunshine, the manipulative maestros playing people like pawns, the perpetual victims, forever caught in the tides of their own misfortunes, and lastly, the unapologetic liars, masters of deception. Remember, thinkers, trust wisely, for not everyone deserves a seat in the sanctuary of your trust.